Welcome back, Dolphins, to your #1 source for the latest information, updates, and breaking news segments.
And this year's winner of the Channel Islands Most Promising Club of the Year. I'm Jonathan Nader.
And I'm Jennifer Neely. You're absolutely right, Jonathan. This year for the Island News has been absolutely victorious, and I can't believe it's almost over.
I couldn't agree with you more, Jen. It's been amazing. Coming up this month, we're going to fill you in on the benefits of studying abroad, the latest on the budget, skating on campus, and another brief update of the future events you don't want to miss.
This is the Island News. Hello, CI. The month of April offered a variety of exciting events, but one of the most extravagant of all the events was the transformation of a Trero field being turned into an actual carnival. I'm talking about Dolphinpalooza. The Student Programming Board collaborated with a variety of different clubs on campus in order to put on this great event. It offered rides, games, a variety of different food, as well as local musical talent.
The purpose of Dolphinpalooza is to bring everyone together, the entire campus community at the end of the year, and celebrate all of our successes that we've had in the fall and spring semester. That, and to just generate CI pride and have a great time.
Thank you, Dana, and congratulations. The event was a huge success.
It most certainly was, Jennifer. The event turned out amazing. I loved it. The tail end of the semester can be pretty stressful, especially when you're trying to get your classes and they're booked or full. There's one thing you can do, and that's sign up for a University 392 class. This will allow you to travel abroad and get credit for it. Robert Tabor is going to give us the lowdown.
Thanks, guys. Have you ever wanted to travel abroad for a vacation or for a semester and earn academic credit? Channel Islands offers several opportunities that will allow you to do just that. CI has two ways you can travel abroad. The first is University 392 classes. These classes are classes that travel over spring, summer, or winter break to countries such as Paris, Spain, or even Japan. These trips are partially funded through the IRA board, so you are not forced to bear the entirety of the cost. It is a unique opportunity to immerse yourself in another culture while earning as many as 3 units towards your graduation. Over spring break, I had the opportunity to go on one of these trips to Vietnam. It was one of the greatest experiences of my life. If you have the opportunity, I would highly recommend you go on one of these trips. The second way to travel abroad with CSU Channel Islands is study abroad programs. These programs allow you to spend either a semester or a year in a foreign country. Different countries are offered for different majors, but there are still plenty to choose from, such as Germany, Chile, Australia, and many more. These programs can be taken without delaying your graduation. Now you know more about some of the study abroad programs CI offers. For more information, visit the Center for International Affairs website at csuci.edu/CIA. I'm Robert Tabor, back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Robert. Not only does this program look like a great opportunity, but it also looks like an incredible experience. Let's take a look at our sports reporter, David Siri, who lets us in on the latest on sports as well as the budget and how it's been affecting our athletic department.
Hello sports fans, and welcome back to Sports Central. I'm your host, David Siri. The sports scene at Channel Islands has been rocked by a recent decision regarding the budget. Before we get to that, let's talk about the Channel Islands Basketball League. Let's get started with basketball. Welcome to the Rec Center. With March Madness just behind us and the NBA playoffs underway, basketball fans are getting their fix. Not to be left out, Campus Rec has created a basketball league where students can compete against other students. This league brings all the excitement and action close to home. With jerseys on their backs, teams devise plays and then execute them on the court. The competition can get pretty intense, and there have been some very close games. Games are fun and anyone can play. There are 2 different leagues based on skill level. Games are on Monday and Wednesday evenings at 6:30, 7:30, 8:30, and 9:30 p.m. This season is already underway, but the league will start again next semester. Start thinking about who you want on your team so you can compete with your friends.
Pretty much what happens is we have seating behind us, behind the barriers actually, so anybody can actually come out and watch and have a good time. The referees are fun. Everybody's inviting and friendly. So please just come out, come out and support us basically. Anybody can come out to watch.
The fun that these players have had is clearly evident when you talk to them. To all of the teams, best of luck in the playoffs. Let's get back to the studio. Welcome back to the studio. The Channel Islands Basketball League Championship game is on Wednesday, May 6th, and you won't want to miss it. As we shift gears here at Sports Central, we need to talk about the recent decision regarding our athletic director and what that means for our university. As many of you read in the email from President Rush, or have since heard around campus, the California budget is a mess, and that is forcing deep cuts at CI. Unfortunately, one of the cost-saving strategies employed was to part ways with our athletic director, Carl Reed. The decision was surely not easy, but had to be made. So what does that mean? Well, we will not be starting NCAA athletics in the fall as originally planned. When our school has more funding and the budget has improved, the idea for NCAA athletics will be brought up again. As students, as athletes, and as sports fans, it is truly a sad day when valuable programs are cut. Cutting funding from education is not the way to make the economy better. We will soon be entering the workforce, and California needs to remain competitive with an educated labor pool. What does remain is intramural athletics and the rec center. As students, we need to remember that these opportunities are still out there. We can still play, compete, and have fun. As this semester wraps up, I hope to see all of you involved in athletics next year. Thanks for watching. This has been your Sports Central Update. Let's get back to Jennifer and Jonathan.
Thank you, David. As unfortunate as this situation is, it is extremely important to stay positive and have the right attitude. Now, for those of you who have not been aware, using a skateboard on campus is prohibited. However, a very determined student by the name of Chris Hardwick has taken the initiative to change that on campus. Mackenzie Garcia has a story.
Thanks, guys. The skateboarding policy states that the use of skateboards, motorized skateboards, rollerblades, roller skates, coasters, or similar devices on campus is prohibited. But one student is hoping to change that. Chris Hardwick, a senior at CI, is working hard to overturn the skateboarding policy and allow students the chance to skateboard on campus. Through Chris's efforts, he also hopes to push the sustainability message by showing that skateboarding is a green mode of transportation. His efforts began with creating a petition and now involve writing a proposal to submit to the President's Council. Chris and several of his friends have been hard at work, visiting residence halls, classrooms, and University Glen to gather as many signatures as possible for the petition. With 75 signatures so far, they hope to gather many more. Since safety and property damage have been major reasons behind the skateboarding policy, Chris has proposed several ideas to alleviate these concerns. He has suggested that students can use skateboards and other non-motorized forms of transportation after they sign a liability waiver stating that they will abide by certain rules and regulations. A sticker will then be placed on a student's ID card to identify them as a skateboard user, after a $10 minimum donation is made to ensure the future construction and maintenance of non-motorized vehicle paths. Students will only be allowed to use skateboards for transportation purposes, and if caught violating these terms, they will be held responsible.
Look for us around campus. We're going to try to be getting these petitions out at student unions and the cafe and whatnot where people congregate. So keep your eyes out for the petitions. Sign away. The more the merrier. Tell all your friends.
So CI, I want to know, how do you get around?
I walk.
I drive.
I bike.
Me too!
We skateboard!
This just goes to show that if you want to see change, it's up to you, the students, to do something about it. I'm Mackenzie Garcia. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Mackenzie. With passion, patience, and determination, I'm confident that skateboarding has the potential to be allowed on campus in the future.
There have and continues to be many award ceremonies going on this month. But honestly, there's only one thing on my mind, and that's commencement. I hope all you seniors have your caps and gowns steamed and ready to go, because come May 21st at 9 a.m., we will begin.
This particular episode for me is truly bittersweet because not only is it the last episode of the semester for the Island News, but it is also my co-anchor's last semester. Jonathan, the Island News and I are so grateful for your help and partnership with getting this show off the ground. It has truly been an unforgettable experience, and you will sincerely be missed.
Thank you, Jennifer. It really has. It's been an amazing experience. It was awesome to see this idea spring to life and create this. Without a doubt, I know you guys are in good hands and you'll have a phenomenal year next year.
Well, thank you, and I'm sure you won't be too far away.
Not at all.
So, Jonathan, with that in mind, I would like to give you the honors of closing the show for one last time.
Thanks, Jen. I thought you'd never ask. Thank you all for choosing to go eye to eye with CI.
Cheers.
Cheers.